maths tutorial. In this class, we are going to discuss a second chapter of 10th standard that is called triangles. So here, before going to this chapter, we have to understand the concept of congruent. What do you mean by congruent? See, if you see a shape called, this is a triangle, and here also we can see the same size and same shape. The shape is same, isn't it? Both are triangles. And what the size of this size is equal, isn't it? You can find these two are equal. But when you compare to this one, here you can find a circle and here you can find a big circle. What you can say, here this is a different size. Shape is same. This is circle and this is circle. The shape is same but the size is different. Got it? The size is different and shape is same. Here you can find the size and shape both are. Here you can find the size and shape both are what? Equal. Both are equal. But here you can see the size is not equal but the shape is both are in circle, isn't it? But when you compare this one, what we can see here? You can see the shapes are different and the size is also different. When the shape is different, obviously the size is also different, isn't it? So here both are different, isn't it? So what do you mean by congruent? Congruent means if both if you take a two figure, then you have to consider these two figures, size and shape both should be equal. Then only we can say that this is a congruent. Got it? So, and in this chapter what we are going to discuss is when the shapes are same, the shape is triangle only. If the size is different, whether it is a similar figure, that we are discussing in this chapter. So I'll take some examples and I'll explain to you. So what is the definition of similar figure says? That you have to say it first. Okay, now let us see what the definition of similar figure says. See, if two figures, that we have to consider here two figures, if two figures are similar, if they have to call similar, then what you have to see? Then all the corresponding angles are equal. All the corresponding angles of this figure and that figure should be equal, and all the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. It should be in the same ratio. The ratio means you know that 1:2 or 2:3 or any ratio that represents should be in a proportional. It should be in a proportional. So here let me take an example, then it will be clear. Let me take a triangle. Now looking at this figure, you can see this is a small triangle and this is a big triangle. But I'll take here, this is 60 degree, this is 60 degree and this is also 60 degree. Here also I'll take 60 degree, 60 degree and 60 degree. But the size of this is little big compared to this one, isn't it? So here the shapes are same and you can see the angle are also same here. So the corresponding angles are equal. Here when you compare to this angle is also same. This angle is same, this angle is same, isn't it? The corresponding angles are equal and all the corresponding sides, this side should be equal to this side, isn't it? See how? It should not be equal, they are telling. It should be in the ratio. That if this is 1, this is 1:2 ratio. And if you call this is 1, this is 1:2 ratio. This is also 1:2 ratio. It should be in a proportional. That you have to check. So if it is in a proportion or if it is in a ratio, then you can say this is a similar figure. So let me give one more example. If this is a circle and this is a circle of little bigger one, and you can see both are circles, the shape is same, the size is different, So we can call it as, here also it is a similar figure. Now, so I'll take the second example. Now, what the first example says is this one. What the second example says? See, let me take a photography of, see, here when you are going to the photographer and you want this different size of photos, but the same person, you only in the same picture wearing the same dress and everything is same. Do you want the passport size and you want the stamp size photo? You will collect the both sizes, isn't it? You know that one is little small and one it is little bigger compared to both, isn't it? So you are the one inside that photo. So you can see that is the example of similar figure. Got it? But if the 10-year-old person is taking a photo, 10-year-old person is taking a photo, the 10-year-old person is here, and here you can see the same size of the photo, but here the 40-year-old person is taking a photo. Whether this is a similar figure? No, because here the 10-year personality, but here 40 is a personality. The person is different, so you can say that this is not a similar figure. Got it? So you have to see that it is a different one. So which is the same one when you are taking a stamp size and passport size photo, yours only. So that is an example of similar figure, and this is a contradiction. That is, this is not an example for the similar figure. Got it? This is not a similar figure. So in this case, this is a similar figure, and let me take one more example to make you clear with this. Okay? Okay, now we are in the third example. So what the third example says here, see here, whether you have to say that whether these two are similar figures, you have to say. So how to check whether these two are similar figures? First you have to check whether the angle, that means the corresponding angles are equal. You have to check. Check here 85, here 85, 70, 70, 105, 105 degree, 100 degree, 100 degree. So the corresponding angles are equal. But one more thing, what is the next condition? The second one is you have to say corresponding sides are in the same ratio or it is proportional. You have to check. See here, this side 2.1, this is 4.2 is, it is in the ratio, isn't it? Now here 2.4, here 4.8 is, here 2.5, then it should be here 5. Got it? So here 1.5, here 3 centimeter. So it is in the 1:2 ratio. Here you can see. So it is also the corresponding sides are also in the are in proportional. So we can say that this is a similar figure. I hope you understood. Now let me take one more example as the last example, so that I am going to wind up this today's class here. That is the next one. Let's see this example. What this example says, while seeing this two figure, here first thing what you have to check, whether the corresponding angles are equal. You have to check. See, first thing, when you are seeing the corresponding angles, you know that this is not, here it's given 90 degree symbol, isn't it? But here it is not. So the corresponding angles are not equal. Here only you can come to the conclusion that this is not a similar figure. But to make you to confuse, they have given here 1:2 ratio. That is here 1.5, here given 3 centimeter. Here 1.5, there 3 centimeter. Here 1.5, here 3 centimeter. And here 1.5, here 3 centimeter. The sides are in the proportional, that is in the ratio. But the angles are not same. So we have to come to the conclusion that this is not a similar figure. This is not a similar figure because the corresponding angles are not equal. Hence, it is not a similar figure. You have to write the conclusion for this. So I hope you understood what is the main concept behind this chapter. That is, you have to find out the similar figure. Got it? So I hope you understood. Today we have learned what is congruent. Congruent should be all should be equal. Got it? The similar figure means here the main thing you have to keep in your mind, the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Got it? that is proportional, should be, or you have to represent. So I hope you understood. So I'm going to wind up my class here. So those who have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it and let me come with the next video. Hope you're doing fine. Have a nice day.